Konnichiwa. Today's topic is Osaka Expo 2025. People are calling Osaka Expo 2025 the worst expo in history, but is that really true? That's the kind of thing you might say, giving all the negative buzz even before the expo opened. For example, there were scary rumors about methane gas leaking from trash buried under the site. Then right after the opening, a brand new subway line broke down, causing huge crowds and long lines. New reports talked about bad manners, and social media exploded with hashtags like Expo Disaster. And then came the final blow.
The UK Pavilions afternoon tea.
People expected a classy British tea experience, but what they got has a paper cup and frozen cakes from a supermarket, all for 5,000 yen. Social media went wild. With all these disasters piling up, it's easy to think this expo is a total failure, but is that really the case? Actually, not at all. In this video, I'll give you the perfect guide to Osaka Expo 2025, including how to enjoy it to the fullest. First, let's start with how to get to the Osaka Expo. The venue is located on an artificial island in Osaka Bay called Yumeshima, which literally means Dream Island. Sounds magical, right? Well, this dreamy sounding place used to be a landfill. Yeah, piles of trash. Now, it's been reborn as the site for a futuristic world expo. From garbage to dreams. That's some glow up. The easiest way to reach the expo is by train. Osaka Metro's Chuo line was extended just for the expo, and the brand new Yumeshima station was built. You can hop on the train at Honmachi Station in central Osaka and ride straight to the end of the line. About 30 minutes. Step off at Yumeshima Station and boom! You are right at the east gate of the expo. There was a hiccup during the opening week when the new line had some technical issues, but don't worry, everything's running smoothly now. You can also get there by bus. Direct shuttle bus run from major station across Kansai, taking you to the west gate of the expo. Buses departed from like Osaka Station, Namba Shin Osaka Kansai Airport, and Itami Airport. If you have got a lot of luggage or just don't want to deal with transfers, the bus might be your best method. But just remember, seats are limited and require advance reservations. Depending on where you are coming from, it usually takes around 30 or 40 minutes from Osaka Station if traffic is light. Plus, the bus ride doubles as a little sightseeing tour. You might catch a glimpse of Universal Studios Japan and remind yourself, no, I'm not here to meet the minions today. From the highway, you'll even see Yumeshima floating out in the bay. It's actually kind of cool. Now, before you get any bright ideas, no, you cannot just grab a taxi and pull up to the front gate. Private cars and taxis are not allowed on the island. If you absolutely must drive, the best option is to park near a nearby station and transfer to a train or shuttle bus. Once you arrive at Yumeshima Station or the bus terminal, it's time to enter the expo. You'll go through security and scan your ticket at the entrance. There are two main gates, east for the train, west for the shuttle bus. Lines can get pretty long during peak hours, so give yourself some extra time. And once you step through those gates, your journey into the future begins. Next, let's talk about tickets and what actually happens once you get inside. There are a few different types of tickets for the Osaka Expo. The standard one-day tickets cost 7,500 yen for adults. Not exactly cheap, but it gives you full access for the whole day. There's also a weekday-only ticket that's a bit cheaper at 6,000 yen. It can only be used on weekdays, but hey, that might be the organizers' way of saying, please come when it's less crowded. And then there is the night tickets, which lets you enter after 5 PM for 3,700 yen. A pretty good deal if you don't mind skipping the daytime heat. You can buy tickets in advance on the official website. Same-day tickets are available at the venue too, but you might be restricted to specific time slots, so it's better to buy online ahead of time if you can. If you're using an e-ticket, just show the QR code on your smartphone at the entrance. But don't forget to charge your smartphone beforehand. A dead battery means no entry. Bring a power bank just to be safe. Once you are in, your first instinct might be to grab a map. But heads up, paper maps are not free. Use official map instead, which has an interactive map that even shows your current location. Though some people say the interface is a bit confusing, but you need a map, the place is massive. The expo grounds cover about 155 hectares, which is roughly the combined size of Tokyo Disneyland and Disney Sea. In other words, very huge. You want to see everything in one day, or maybe even two, so strategy is key. And speaking of strategy, here is the biggest one: Pavilion Reservations. Those that need advanced reservations and those that don't. In general, the most popular ones like the Japan Pavilion or Italy Pavilion require a reservation. Some areas in those pavilions might be open without a booking, but if you really want to experience them fully, you will need to reserve. There are actually 2 advanced lottery periods for reservations, one from 2 months before your visit and another from 1 month to 8 days before. If you won the lottery, you'd lock in your spot, but of course, demand was high and many people didn't win. That's where same-day reservations come in. On the day of your visit, you'll need to check the official app constantly for available slots. As soon as a pavilion opens up, you'll have to tap fast to grab a spot. The catch? You can only hold one reservation at a time. Until you actually go to that pavilion and finish your visit, you cannot book another one. So yeah, no holding, just one at a time, like a queue-based battle royale. Let me give you an example. Let's say you enter the expo early on Saturday morning and your first target is the Japan Pavilion. You lost the advanced lottery and the same day slots are almost gone. You open the app right after entering and boom, it's already full. Yeah, brutal. You think, of course everyone's doing the same thing. So now you scramble to find another popular pavilion, but slots are disappearing fast. Your fingers are shaking as mash the refresh button. Welcome to the Reservation War Expo 2025. It's chaotic, and it's real. And since it's first come first served, your internet connection matters too. There is free Wi-Fi at the venue, but it's spotty at best. So use your mobile data if possible. You need to every bit of speed you can get. After entering the expo site, here are the main spots you'll definitely want to check out. Before heading to the pavilions, be sure to take a look at the symbolic landmarks and popular facilities that represent the entire venue. The first thing you'll notice when you arrive is the massive circular structure right at the center of venue, the grand roof ring. As the name suggests, it's a giant ring-shaped wooden roof that wraps around the central area of the expo. And get this, it stretches almost 2 kilometers in total length, making it one of the largest wooden buildings in the world. It was designed by renowned architect So Fujimoto and represents the expo concept, many yet one. The entire structure is made using domestic Japanese wood, and if you look up, you'll see beautiful interlocking wooden beams forming elegant arches. It's a work of art in itself. The ring was fully completed in August 2024 and even made it into the Guinness World Records. During the day, it glows with the soft, warm tones of natural wood. At night, it's lit up in a dreamy, almost magical way. Definitely a must for your photo collection. Just remember, it's an open-air structure, so bring an umbrella or parasol if the weather is harsh. Still, it provides precious shade during the hot summer month, so use it wisely. And next up, something every Gundam fans must see: a full-sized Gundam statue. That's right, the legendary mobile suit has landed at the expo. Standing at about 70 meters tall, this is the very first life-size Gundam to appear in the Kansai region. And it's the main attraction of the corporate pavilion called Gundam Next Future. And this is not just your standard Gundam pose. This one is kneeling with one arm stretches dramatically toward the sky. It's like it's reaching for space or the future. Even if you've never watched Gundam, the sheer size and detail of the thing will blow you away. Seriously, it's huge. And at a certain time, it does shoot out bursts of steam from its chest and back, like the engines are firing up. It's awesome. It adds a real sense of drama that makes you feel like you're in the middle of an anime scene. And let's be honest, no trip to the expo is completely without some souvenirs. And good news, there are plenty of official shops inside the venue. The star of the shop? Definitely the merch featuring the Osaka Expo mascot, Myaku. Myaku is a strange red and blue creature that represents the cycle of water and life. When its design was first revealed, people were like, what is this strange thing? But over time, its weird cuteness started growing on people, and now it's a fan favorite. You'll find plush toys, keychains, t-shirts, and more, Foreign visitors are often seen picking up myak goods with puzzled smiles, probably thinking, I have no idea what this is, but I need it. It's the kind of character that's just weird enough to be unforgettable, the perfect quirky souvenir. You'll also find limited edition items from different country pavilions, collective pins, special edition Tomika, and even souvenir medal machines. Collectors be aware, it's dangerously easy to go on a spending spree here. Walking around this giant venue takes energy, so don't forget to eat and drink. Luckily, there are restaurants and food stalls scattered throughout the site. One of the best parts is that many country pavilions have their own restaurants or cafes. That means you can taste authentic food from all over the world without leaving Japan. Grab a croissant and champagne at the French pavilion, or pad thai and bubble tea at the Thai pavilion. It's like a global street food tour packed into a single day. Foodie heaven, right? The Italian pavilion deserves special mention. It features a rooftop restaurant with a sky garden, serving traditional dishes from Italy's 20 regions, rotating weekly. And it doesn't stop there. Devour a juicy burger at the American pavilion, or sink your teeth into a kebab at the Middle Eastern booth. You'll wish you had 2 stomachs. And we cannot forget that viral scandal from the UK pavilion, the infamous afternoon tea. You'd expect classy teapots and scones, right? But social media blew up with photos of the sad little paper cup and frozen supermarket cake, all for 5,000 yen. It's unclear if they've improved the service since, but if you're feeling bored, try it out for the story. And no offense to my friends from the UK. Now, it's time to talk about the best part of the expo, the pavilions. There are so many to see, but here are a few popular ones you should really check out. Let's take a look. First is Japan Pavilion. The Japan Pavilion is one of the biggest at the expo. It's made by Japan's Ministry of Economy, and the theme is Between Lives. It shows Japan's ideas for a future where life is connected and keeps going in cycles. The building is round and has 2 floors. You walk through 3 areas, plant, farm, and factory, all connected in a big circle. It feels like one big loop, just like theme of circulation. The most exciting thing here, a real rock from Mars. Yes, really. It's a piece of a meteorite found in Antarctica in 2000 by a Japanese team. There are other fun displays too. One is called Allergy Hello Kitty. It shows 32 different Hello Kitties dressed as different kinds of allergy. Why allergy? Because allergy might help save the planet in the future. They can clean the air, make food, and fight global warming. So with Cute Kitty, you can learn about big science ideas in a fun way. There are also real allergy tubes that glow plants and make oxygen, so it feels green and peaceful, like walking through a little forest. And guess what? Doraemon is your guide in this pavilion. The famous robot cat from the future talks to you in this exhibit. It's fun for kids, and even adults will smile when they hear Doraemon's voice. And next is a very cool pavilion called Persona Nature Rivers, created by the company Persona Group. Their theme is about the body, the mind, and human connection. The name combines nature and universe, and exhibits show how human life connects with the world around Earth. The most exciting thing here? A real mini beating heart made from IPS cells. It's only about 3 cm wide, but it looks just like a real human heart, and it actually moves and beats. It's made in the lab using real human cells. When you see it moving, you'll probably think, wow, is this alive? It's kind of like a science fiction movie, but it's real. Persona is known for doing unique projects, like a smart farming park on Awaji Island, and this pavilion continues that style. Here, you can explore the history of life on Earth, from the birth of the planet to modern humans with amazing videos. There is also a fun area where you can measure your brain waves heartbeat using sensors and see them on the screen. This pavilion is full of wow moments that both kids and adults will enjoy. And if you love science or want to be surprised, this is the place for you. Oh, and don't miss the special 3D theater show featuring Astro Boy. Next, we come to Australia Pavilion, bringing a lot of energy from the southern hemisphere. When we think of Australia, we imagine blue oceans with deserts, eucalyptus trees, and maybe koalas. This time the theme is chasing the sun, towards the land of the sun. Sounds like a cool road trip movie, right? In this pavilion, you can go on a virtual journey across Australia, from the east coast at sunrise to the west coast at sunset. It's a one-day adventure across the country, following the sun. With impressive videos and effects, you'll feel the beauty of Australia's nature and culture. It's a special experience you can only have at the expo. Now, let's visit the China Pavilion. China is showing off the 24 solar terms, an ancient Chinese calendar that divides the year into 24 seasons, like spring begins or summer solstice. At the pavilion, you can experience these seasons with high-tech displays. It's amazing. And then, there is the famous Chinese black tech, super advanced stuff. You might see AI robots, holograms, even something like a Chinese metaverse. There are rumors of new electric cars on display, and maybe even a high-speed train simulator. With its mix of rich culture and future technology, this pavilion is definitely worth visiting. Now, let's go to Europe for one of the most popular pavilions, the Italy Pavilion, which also includes the Vatican. I didn't get the reservation, but it's very popular. If you can go, you really should. One of the biggest highlights is the Farnese Atlas. It's very old statue made around the year 150. It shows the god Atlas kneeling and holding the stars on his shoulders. The statue is over 2 meters tall and comes from a famous museum in Naples. This is the first time it's ever been shown in Japan. From the Vatican side, there is a painting by the artist Caravaggio. It's called the Entombment of Christ, and the building also looks amazing. It's inspired by ancient Roman buildings like the Colosseum and the Pantheon with big marble-style arches. And the director said, "We want the people to know this is Italy even without a flag." And honestly, you can tell right away. Lastly, this is not a pavilion, but don't miss the night show called Owl and the Night Rainbow Parade. It happens in the Water Plaza, right in the middle of the expo, under the big grand roof ring. So what's it like? Imagine fountains dancing with music, fire shooting into the air, huge screens showing beautiful images, colorful lights, and drones flying in the sky, making shape with lights. It's a big, very exciting show that uses sound, water, fire, and light, all at once. The story is about a boy named Owl who lives on an island. He goes on a magical adventure and finds a night rainbow, which is a symbol of hope and life. The show is about 25 minutes long and happens twice each night. Even if it's raining a little, they still do the show. Usually it starts around 7 PM and 8 PM, but check the schedule just to be sure. It's one of the most beautiful and moving moments at the expo. If you have the energy, don't skip it. It's the perfect way to end of your day. Before we wrap up, here are a few extra tips to help you have an even smoother expo experience. First, travel light. A backpack or crossbody bag that keeps your hands free is ideal. There are coin lockers both inside and outside the venue, but they are limited. If you're carrying big luggage, it's better to store it at your hotel or train station locker beforehand. Plus, most areas are photo-friendly, but remember, some pavilions have no flash or no photography zones. Always follow the staff's instructions. You don't want to be that person setting off a camera flash during a delicate exhibition. And don't miss the official stamp rally. It's like a mini souvenir hunt. You collect stamps from different pavilions, and there is even a special passport you can buy at the souvenir shops. It's especially fun if you're with kids, or even just a kid at heart. Lastly, prepare for crowds when leaving. Near closing time, everyone heads for the exit, and it gets packed. The east gate that heads Yumeshima Station can have crowd control in place, meaning you might have to wait just to enter the platform. Here's what I recommend. Once the night show ends, either head straight to the station to beat the rush, or stick around and let the crowds thin out while you enjoy the lingering expo vibe. So, we have seen it all. And no, Expo 2025 is not the worst ever. There were problems sure, but also cool tech, fun characters, mass rocks, and an epic night show. You can only feel this magic right now in Osaka. So go see it. You'll be glad you did. Thank you for watching until the end. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Have a nice expo.